Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kill Pete Strategy. I am Pete. I am a top player in Risk, Global Domination. I have a daily release on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch, and if you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me, folks. We love a little meta in our lives, don't we? But we go last. What are we going to do about that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blizzards. And on this map, our noob corner is long and stops in London. The bottom line, 1 line is normal through Spain to Gascony, 2 line is normal through Italy to Venice, 3 line splits through Romania. Orange has 2 great caps. Oh, look at that. That's me. I like Vienna, I like Romania here, and the 4 line and the 5 line. But we've split Russia. Okay, so Russia's going to be kind of a no man's land. I think blocking it. So cap, try take, and then go behind myself. Nope. Blue says, fuck you. Fuck me. Yeah, I mean, the Toon Vienna is okay. It's way less good. But green's on the other side of that. Cool. Do I like Alps or do I like Vienna? They're kind of similar. I don't want to neighbor cap Magenta, and they're still going to see my cap, so that's perfect. Magenta sees that I'm there, but sees that I'm not threatening them. So red starts, and where do we think red is? Someone had to have picked London, unless the Magenta 5 blocks London, because this is a really, like, that's the sweet pocket. Noob corner from London is a thing, like a chicken wing. Vegan chicken wings. I had the best chicken wings of my life yesterday, Nathaniel. Credit to RJ. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Red goes for... So there is no cap in London. We saw it. Snarks asks, did you name yourself the Kill Pete strategy before or after the strategy was a thing? It stopped you from competing way before. So the Kill Pete strategy is still a Risk joke, but it's from... It pre-exists... Risk Global Domination by a number of years. We were playing at an Oktoberfest meetup with my friends. Ooh, it's one of those two. Okay. The white cap is in Germany. It's either Netherlands or Berlin. And we'll get a chance to take it before Magenta. So yeah, we were playing with my friends and in my buddy's apartment, and we were playing Risk on Sega Genesis. I think it was an emulator on Xbox. It was a Genesis emulator. I still have that Genesis Risk cartridge, and my buddies got into this whole chance like, you gotta kill Pete, right? You gotta kill Pete or he'll kill you. Kill Pete, kill Pete, kill Pete. So I was like, all right, when I got back into Risk here, I was like, all right, let's make a doesn't roll it. Everyone wanted that spot. Everyone wanted that choke line, eh? That's fine. I'll go adjacent to it. How do you feel about going last? Never my choice, but I'll try and make the mountains into the molehills. We know there's an empty bot cap in Germany. And we know the bot's going to keep me off a bonus. So actually getting a second capital in this open is the best thing I can really hope for given the circumstances. My cap guard's nothing by that cap because I'm in the last seat, so I had very few options. I could have chose one of these two. I don't really like these two. Green goes to the +8 turn 1. Does. Now let's see if blue lets him have it. Greedy open. Wasn't punished. That's a great origin story. Thank you. Doesn't guard nothing. It's adjacent to the line out of the bottom. Okay, there is no cap in there. Well, that's fun. All right, let's hope that the bot doesn't roll a 5 stack. It might. We're going to start with 10. Okay, so red has a cap. We don't actually know where their cap is yet, but red is the one that's finishing the noob corner, but we know that Murcia and London don't have caps on them. Quite a corner. I mean, I did the connectivity, so the top goes like this, the bottom goes like this, but there's a cap here, 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 here. We don't know reds and whites a bot. We don't know whites either. Did whites start with? Okay, they don't have. The white must be then down in Italy, and blue doesn't have their bonus. That sucks. Someone run a prediction. Putting them to work. And green's going to be on +8 then. Very strong open for green. Okay, yeah, magenta snipes the white cap from the bottom. Well played. I saw that. Well played. Magenta knows what's up. Juliet Stark. First in the lobby. We've never played. I'm already watching you like a hawk. Green's going to snowball this board. We should remove exterior green territories. Also, like, I should just be happy with my bonus, right? Oh, blue thinks I'm guarding against him. I'm not. I'm not sure what blue thinks. Blue wanted to trade with me there? Maybe? No, I don't want you to trade with me there. I want you to fucking get killed by green. That's what I want. Red is strong coming out of the noob corner. So maybe red will be a counterbalancing force to green. But red has to get through magenta. What placement will the Peachman get? I certainly hope I don't get 6th. Jesus. I like that nobody voted for that one. They're all rooting on me, but they've had their points deleted by the terrible outcome of last game. Yeah, so magenta's on a second capital, but that's allowed red to get really big on their side of the board. Blue at least hold this time? They held. Okay. Blue doesn't realize that this 8 isn't threatening his cap. It's guarding... It's guarding my bonus against a bot. I always vote number 1. Don't be doubters. It got me nervous. Exactly. The points weren't deleted. It was a Marxist wealth transfer. Oh, no. I hear those Marxists are out to get your money. Bo says he plays the odds. Nah, no offense taken. You get your points. You can get your points ill-gotten if you choose. I can't win every game. Yeah, ill-gotten, exactly. Betting against me? The hero? Hey, how you doing, Ninja? Question for you. I watched YouTube videos recently where you said you were stepping away from competitive tournaments as people enact the kill beat strategy. Trust me, Blue, it has nothing to do with you. Don't take it personal. It has to do with the robot on the other side. Don't good game me either. I'm not fucking... It has nothing to do with you. Don't take it personally, you dumb fuck. Ninja says, You're stepping away from competitive tournaments as people enact the kill beat strategy, and I know you enjoy streaming. Do you think you'd enjoy tournaments if you did them off stream under a pseudonym? You can't, right? That's cheating. You don't like the song? Oh man, this is such a classic. You don't like "Fool in the Rain" by Led Zeppelin? Oof. What would you think was happening with Blues Vision? Given that the game relies on implicit communication, is it Blue's responsibility to understand the stack isn't threatening his cap? What do you mean, responsibility? I'm going to be a philosopher about it, but define responsibility. What would I think was happening with Blue's Vision? Yeah. I take your point, right? Well, like him good gaming me and shit, it's like, okay, what? Either do something about it or not. But as soon as he sees the bot on the other side, he'll get it. Should you put that 11 on Italy instead? I don't know. I have a different idea about what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think so too, Spike Lee. Would you consider playing in a tournament like Hidden Cup? Yeah, I would. Put it in his palm. Make him die. It's Smackarito time. You guys are egging me on, but Magenta bought it. Show Blue what happens when you mess with the P-Man. Well, I don't want to throw the game because of it. Do we think that's White's last territory? A non-zero chance that it is. He's tasting tired of my cocky. Well, he's going to taste tired of greens as well. Alva Mand. Blue feeling threatened by the stack is so funny. Well, no, what Kreskin is pointing out is that Blue's read on the situation was actually quite sensible, from the perspective of him not realizing that there was a bot on the other side of me, and that bot was going to break my bonus. So now he can watch it happen in real time and then maybe understand why I was guarding with a stack there. Them rolling is a far worse outcome for them than it's not a good play, right? Like, I'm not advocating. He is dumb, but the empathetic take to why he did it can still level up your game, right? We all agree that it was a dumb move, but understanding why he made the dumb move can allow you to predict and avoid those same things in the future. Why not set? It's too early. The set won't do much to help me, and I'm not. The game is not lost, so I don't think my game is sunk at all. He just likes oopsing. I think that's his thing. He thinks everyone sees what he sees and thinks what he thinks. Ijex says, is it Ljex? For sure, I get why he was threatened, but also pointing out why his play. I think his play is poor. Yeah, I fully agree. I think that's not a great move. And now he's saying like victory to the bot and shit. Like, I don't know. See, now I'm in a set, but I'm in a set to take a capital. Also, green gets more in a single turn than I have in total troops. You should just kill blue for his cards. Blue will get hit once, didn't quit. Yeah, blue needs to die. Well, I'm still trying to play to win, so ideally everyone dies. People talking to the bots is always sus. Green is probably a snowball. Yeah, I mean, well, what does red have on the other side? Is there a counterbalancing force? There isn't really a counterbalancing force. How many on-cap troops does red have, though? Preston says, yes, that's Blue's problem. He's also not thinking about my perspective. He assumes you have the same info as he does, and he has the same info as I do. Yeah. I understood what you meant perfectly. Like, what else do you expect him to do? The way you asked it, though, you said you used the word responsibility, and I actually want to drill on that for a second. What exactly did you say? Is it Blue's responsibility to... Given that the game relies on implicit communication, is it Blue's responsibility to understand that the stack isn't threatening his cap? I think the way I would answer it is that it's his responsibility if he wants to play to win, if he wants to learn and get better. It is, right? If your goal, your responsibility depends on your goals. So if your goal is to learn and improve, and this is, I often talk about it, right? Kreskin knows, the top of the skill curve is empathy. So once you can model theory of mind of your opponents, predict what they want, give it to them, and let them give you what you want. Sometimes you can win battles without firing a single shot, right? He's well playing his neighbor, who's just steamrolling this entire fucking game. Killguard Magenta. It's not really Killguard, but yeah, maybe I get the kill sneakily. Yeah, I think you, Cress, I think you and I think about it very similarly. He's going to miss it. He's going to go down and miss it. You're right. He's going to feed it to me. It's too bad. It would have been better if he got it, because then he would have ran into red, maybe. He's going to feed me this kill. But he has the whole board. Okay, depending on how many troops red has on capital, red doesn't have enough troops on his capital. I was going to say I could kill him, but now he... Don't do that. Yeah. To be honest, I think you opened that door for me. The conversation about theory of mind in the game. It's my favorite part of the game. I love talking about it. So I especially love talking about it with people like you who also love thinking about it, right? Like we can, it's subtle, but we can really go into some granular detail. Blue, Blue's playing for a second. Blue doesn't know what he's playing for. Blue's playing for, but it's nice to see that red is hitting green. I like that. That makes me hard. Blue's cap running soon? No, thank you, Kiefer. All these guys having sets on 3. What kind of monster would have a set on 3? Don't you put that hate on me, Kiefer. Who's in the East? Green. So Green's cap is here, and they have this. They've been working with Blue, so they're hooking the board like this. Blue has 3 caps, meaning he took the red cap. Yeah. Blue's not resisting Green. They're feeding the game to Green. Kind of sleazy luck box I've set on 3. Literally every player in this game, including myself. Oops, all sets on 3. I started watching you on YouTube before I downloaded the game. Your discussion of good neighbor theory set the stage for me to think about the game in much different terms I have for 25 years. What I learned from the board game. Yeah. Well, it's... Well, that's a terrible cap, Red. That cap is just shite. I think the green snowball is stopped, though. And me just getting the last of the 3 sets. Yeah, Blue's just going to bitch play, though. He's not going to fucking do anything. And he's going to hope that Green's on his side. And Green will be? No. Green's going to pocket trade. All right, this game locks up in 3 players. Snowball over. So I'm going to match here. So here's another sort of theory of mind of other people thing. So Green sees what I'm doing, right? He sees me match. This is me setting up a don't go this way suggestion, right? Noob corner is mine. You have the rest of the map, but it's at very high risk. I don't like Blue and I don't trust Blue. Oh, Blue wants me to let him have Germany. Well played what? You dope. And Green doesn't back off? Right, he sits on Gascony? Green's as bad as Blue. All right, these guys are going to get me killed. I can't hold anything. You guys are going to get me killed. My troops need to be on a capital. Let them hit each other. Remove cock from Blue's mouth? I don't think that's possible. I think Blue's already accepted it. It's in more than his mouth. Fiery Muffin says, I think that the empathetic and negotiation skills are best demonstrated on Classic Fixed. I like the negotiation game too, but I hear it. I hear what you mean. Some things you just can't do any other way. I mean, me and Green trading in the same place, I still kind of like. And I don't want to be worth anything for a kill. All right, folks. Yet again, we must rely on the power of the 69 cap. Blue has way too many troops buried back there. That's why I'm not even bothering guarding it. The second Blue wants to betray, he can, but right now, I'm enjoying a pot. We're all going to trade in Marseille. We're in a Marseille ain't so for a while. And then that's going to mitigate the advantage that Green has. So by not pressing to kill one of us right now, Green is responsible for the stalemate. And then Ideally, he gets teamed on, but I still think that I lose. The game advances by card blocking or suicides, as always. Kreskin says the damn board game has depth that people don't see, especially if they aren't introduced to it. Oh yeah, I loved the board game. There's things that you can't get here that you can get on the board. Looking your friend in the eye and trying to figure out what they're gonna do, and the better you get to know them, all right, the better you read what he's gonna do. Having one major and one minor cap here is key. We're locking in, folks. So I hope you have interesting questions because this game goes long. I don't trust green. You think he's going to slam me? Then he feeds it to blue. No set here is quite bad. What do I feel about Bitcoin? I don't really feel much about it. I'm not knowledgeable. Everyone tells me, mostly in our community, people tell me favorable things to it. But my issue with investing is, well, I don't really have resources at the moment, but I definitely plan on purchasing a very modest amount of crypto when I start investing again. But my financial situation has been in turmoil for so long that I'm frankly lucky that I didn't lose my house. I might have mentioned this to you guys once or twice before. Okay, yeah, so green wants to give the game to blue. Here's a question, tits or ass? Why do I have to choose only one? So because blue saw that, and because I don't have a set, I don't think it's collab. If it was collab, they would have been more efficient at killing me. Far more efficient, right? When blue saw green's cap, they emoted immediately, telling me they didn't just assume it was there. But I'm a 5-card kill that, I don't know. Does blue have it? I don't know that he does. He says thanks. Thanks, you fucking moron. Yeah, I don't think exactly. I don't think either of them are collab. I think they both are beginners. You put your bet on third place? I mean, I'm going to try and win, but yeah, it looks like green is insisting on giving me third. At their own expense, notably. That they're happy to throw the game to give me third. Yeah. What a loser. Both of these guys are beginners, right? Nah. All right. In case either of you actually see this, I would just like you to know you played massively under your ability, and you both have potential. Try harder. Maybe next time.